You're listening to Waves of Willy.
Hold on.
Waves of Willy podcast where they only let you edit using the shitty Adobe app that nobody knows how to use and nobody actually uses.
This is
I've officially defunded the Waves of Willy program.
No more. I hate the logo that they had. Did you see that shit? It was just
so
someone like
bad.
drawing.
It was a hand-drawn logo scanned
Yeah.
on a piece of paper and put on
it
the
Was it actually?
What happened?
Yeah,
What the-
someone drew it on a piece
There's
of
random
paper and
shit
used
on
a
your
pencil to colour it in.
What happened? Only one of my legs.
What?
Oh.
Gracie's got
Look.
some random like
That's
shit on
like
her
cat hair, just all over one of my legs.
It's like Gracie's got cobwebs on her left leg.
Yeah, sorry, one of my legs is just decaying, but the other one's fine. Don't worry.
You're listening to Sam Smirking with special guest Chips. Hey, Chips.
Hi, Chips.
He does kind of look high.
Funny.
We've all had no blunts, but Sam has had enough for the five of us, so
I've
that
had
makes
any.
up for it.
Yep.
Like Thomas the Tank Engine. Puff and puff.
We'd like to extend a special thank you to those who could not be with us tonight.
Oh, I thought you did like R.I.P. people, like the people in the cemetery. I thought you had like a memorial for those who can't be there.
Rest in peace, Chris and Jonah.
Daily Journal.
They didn't survive the downfall of the Waves of Willy podcast.
Make sure to follow the Daily Jonah for
They all lost their jobs.
just to remember a
After
special
the recession, it was just very hard.
a non-thank you to what the fuck was the teacher's name?
I was
How
actually
did I
thinking
know that?
Defunding
thinking
our
that too.
program. That was really funny. Man.
I love it when they turn it into a teacher's room instead of like the room it's meant to
And
be.
then they forget to like stop advertising it as part of the school.
Is it actually not a radio room anymore?
Yeah, they changed it to like a staff room.
Why do you
Like
think we
a
stopped?
Yeah,
offshoot.
it's so annoying because we came back after lockdown, right? And it was just
Just gone.
gone.
Yeah, I assume it's just substitute teachers because like people get sick and then it's like that.
Yeah.
No, it's permanent offices. I saw.
is?
Yeah.
Oh, I
There was
didn't
like
know.
reputable teachers in there. Like, okay, it doesn't really count.
That's not reputable.
actual
That's a
teachers in there.
lawsuit.
Remember
Dude,
Mr.
that is-
Forkhead? That was a thing.
Food?
There was a guy called Mr. Forkhead. I think it was spelt like weird or whatever in year 7. And I keep telling people that he existed and he left the school. Nobody believes me. Nobody
don't
believes that
remember
I don't
Mr.
remember
Forkhead
him.
existed.
Mr. Fuckhead on
I don't-
the
I know how to substitute. I think it was a humanities
Oh,
subject.
sub, right.
Yeah,
Fork,
but
yeah.
I think he was like generally humanities. Whatever.
F-A-W-K?
If I don't even remember how it's
It's not
spelled.
fork.
Fork.
Oh, F-A-W.
Fork.
Oh,
Yeah, fork.
Fuckhead.
Hey!
Every teacher in our school, or like a large like percentage of them, have nouns in their names. It's
What is it
weird.
with substitute teachers and having like shit names?
Like what?
Who was that English teacher? The English substitute. He had a really fucking funny name.
I don't fucking remember.
I don't know your English substitutes, man.
Mr. Kanye.
Mr. was one of us English substitutes.
I can't think of them, but there was this one guy we had for English not too long ago, and he was giving me bad vibes. Do you remember him? He was like, Charlotte asked him what he teaches, and he was like,
Oh shit, I remember this guy.
I don't
yeah.
disclose that information to students.
Yeah.
And he was giving like serious bodyguard vibes, like he was like about
I
to
just
beat.
walked off the street and walked into this classroom.
I don't disclose that information. Yeah. He was just Mr. For real. I had him as a sub once. He's a real G.
Isn't he like 60?
Huh?
Shouldn't you know?
Fear?
What?
Mr. Fear.
No, I don't have him.
Sam?
What?
I don't have Mr. Fear.
I've met him a couple times, spoken to him at a train station.
You think he's bald? I don't know. I keep trying to like get an image of him in my mind, like imagine it, and he keeps turning out
Mr.
bald, and I have to like
Russell.
erase it and do it again.
Oh.
What about Man Cow?
I have a funny story about
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
For biology, we were doing immune responses.
Mhm.
He's always been a bit of a wacky man, right?
Uh-oh.
In a good way, though.
Okay.
And he starts the lesson, he leaves class for a couple minutes, comes back in full military fatigue with face paint and like work boots. He comes in and he shouts at everyone, "Attention!" And then he gets up on the screen, "Your mission." And then there's like shit around the room about different parts of the immune system, and he's like, I don't know, the spleen has been invaded by Sam, and he's seshing in it. Your mission is to go around, and then the lesson started, and then he just spent the entire, and I started giggling because I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? He stops the lesson. He comes up to me and he shouts at me. He goes, well, not like the army drill instructor way. And he goes, "Is something funny, Will?" No, sir. No, it is not.
Nothing funny.
No.
It's my biology experience. Sam, your turn.
Well, my biology experience.
Yeah, your experience.
The 22 missed classes in a row.
The
Yeah.
fuck does that in a row?
In a row.
In a row, come on. You've skipped like an entire like subject area basically, like
Is
a
that
unit.
11
That's
Yeah,
10
to
doubles.
be fair,
No, 11
my
doubles.
teacher
What the
did
fuck?
tell me
Yeah.
that I don't have to show up to class anymore.
Yeah, that was when you failed a unit last term.
She still tells me that. She doesn't want me in her class.
Yeah, because you've already failed the unit. It doesn't take, like, you know... Why are you doing bio, dude?
Because I had to continue it.
Stop doing that. He's looking at it.
So,
You can like bounce your leg, just don't bounce your foot
I'll
because
hold
he's
it.
like freaking
Oh,
out.
I almost forgot about
I'll
you.
hold it.
Chips, do you have anything you'd like to contribute?
looks a little buzzed.
Why is he, like... Why is he looks like he has one arm. Like, one arm that comes out the front of him.
Why is he doing that?
I'm really sorry, Chippy.
I'm gonna get a photo of this.
Sam? No
It can
phones.
be the YouTube thumbnail.
Yeah,
The YouTube thumbnail,
Take a
true!
picture.
Oh, so now I can take a picture.
Luke has been said it. That's a good
Fuck
idea.
you.
We still have not decided on
Wait,
a
can I
name.
take it? There's a better angle from here.
Okay, my hands are shaking, so...
Get it.
As I said, Sam has had enough joints for the five of us.
No, no, it's fine. My
I
hand's
can
fine.
hear my computer.
Oh, my hand is no longer fine.
Nice gaming laptop.
Yeah. Your background has just so much going on.
That's why it's the background.
It hurts my eyes
Look
to
in this
at.
room. Look in this room.
Oh,
you
yeah.
really,
Yeah,
you're really
there's a lot
questioning the
going on.
background.
Oh my god, you have a poster of even smaller posters. What the?
Yeah.
The viewers on the listeners on YouTube might be a little confused, but
Yeah, I think we started this, no introduction. There was nothing. We walked in the room and started
Yeah.
talking.
That's we sort of did one, and it was like part of the conversation, which was good.
Yeah.
We sort of did, introduction, something on a podcast. Sam is smoking 5 blunts, and then we got into it.
Question: if we talk about an object, right? Like at any point, that's like just in the room. Should we take a photo of it and just plop it up on the screen?
we can do that.
We
but
could
it-
like verbally describe it.
Yeah, I think that would be funnier.
if it's a
Yeah.
simple object, then sure. But if it's something very specific like that, then maybe.
Yeah, but I was gonna say, what are we gonna do for the
It
video?
could
Are we
be
just
like-
gonna have like the audio bar?
Someone
like...
can draw a funny little drawing where like in crayon. It's like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
goofy
That would be
drawing.
That would be funny. We just did it on MS Paint, like when we're talking
oh,
about
we
Gracie's
can
room.
MS Paint.
Yeah.
Hold on.
We just draw
Yeah.
like Gracie's room with a shit ton of like various things on it.
Let me
I
draw
agree.
my room. What's in my room?
Bed,
Cat.
cat, desk, posters.
PS5.
There's
I don't
there's
have-
also a lot of clowns.
Oh, Chips has a few thoughts. I
Find the clown.
Oh yeah, Chip has his hand up.
Yeah.
Could you?
Yeah, what's your question?
think.
So
when
stupid.
you get food,
When's the when's
He's
the
so
when's the
dumb.
smoko for this episode?
When's the smoke?
when's my smoke break?
I was gonna ask that actually.
No.
When's my
man.
smoke break? When can I go?
We had enough today, mate.
I knew it.
I haven't had that many today.
I haven't had that many today.
Is the podcast over?
I've had
then?
like 7.
No.
Why would the podcast be
Yeah.
over?
Finn really wants to leave. Like,
Yeah, Finn's
Yeah, I wanna go
done.
home.
He hates the
Finn
podcast.
hates
Finn's
this
first
podcast.
question was like, "Why the fuck are we doing that?"
Well, I mean, I didn't expect it.
Is that your room?
Oh yeah,
You
it's
need
my
to-
like
you-
cell.
Are you gonna draw us in it? Can we be in it?
Okay, sure. Let
I
me
feel like
draw
we can
you.
draw this like
Stick figures.
after the episode,
Mm-hmm.
Sam.
I'm not the one drawing.
Mm-hmm.
We could do all this after the episode, like in
No,
post.
sorry, I need to draw and smoke your blunt. Give me a
That's
second.
bad. Is that Roland
If-
deodorant?
if it is
Do you have
in-
that, Gracie? I hear it's very
Where's-
effective.
I don't have Roland deodorant.
No,
Is that-
that's not. No, the joke is that.
Yeah. I
Is
get
it,
it.
we, I
Yeah,
just want to be.
we were on the same
Okay,
page. Yeah,
we
I
good,
know,
Gracie.
I know, I
We're
know.
on the same page with that one.
Sorry, I'm
Is-
just drawing.
is-
a
That's cool,
blunt.
that's cool.
Is that an actual blunt or a
Gracie,
stick?
why the fuck do you have tomato sauce on your bedside
There's
table?
more.
What
Check
the
my
fuck
bin.
is wrong with you?
I think you should be.
I think there's tomato sauce in there.
There is.
Yeah.
I think you should be asking why there's 4 bottles of apple juice there, another bottle of apple juice there, and a carton of apple juice over there.
Actually, there's 2 cartons.
And I
There's
don't
2
want to know what
cartons
was
of-
in that drink, but I'm guessing it was apple flavored.
And I don't know what's in that container right there, but it looks.
It looks vaguely apple flavored.
No, those are Vegemite scrolls. That's a cinnamon scroll. That's food that I microwaved. That's a hot chocolate that's gone cold, and it's been here since this morning. So it's not too bad. So it's only since the morning.
Sam, don't drink it.
I was just eyeing up that drink.
Okay, that's it. Wait.
That's it.
Gracie's 3-month-old vodka and lemonade.
I still think it'd be good.
Looks like
It's probably absorbed the taste of
Can
the
it be-
plastic
is it
bottle.
good?
I'm sure it isn't safe.
Oh,
Oh,
Gra-
Gracie, do you have a drink? Is he
It's
good?
like okay.
Gracie has just taken a drink.
Could we do shots with that thing?
No, I'm not
Shots
doing
with that.
it.
You just really want some, don't you?
I really want
You
some.
had like
yeah.
a shit ton last night.
No, I had 3 beers.
I'm not gonna give you that.
You said you were drunk. You said, what about the whiskey?
Oh yeah, we had
Yeah,
whiskey.
The
yeah,
whiskey.
oh yeah, the whiskey.
We had like 1 or 2 shots of whiskey.
I forgot about it.
Really, 1 or 2 shots. Can I have the bottle now?
I wasn't hung over. We mostly smoked anyway, so I was fine. Yeah, I was fine.
I mean,
So fine.
just because you're not hungover, it doesn't mean you're not drunk.
Mm-hmm.
But
I just noticed the police badge on Gracie's wall.
Yeah, I got that. I think in year 8 or year 7. It's been
Right.
like a while.
At the jobs carnival, me and Nathan went and like harassed the police thing.
Didn't Nathan
Oh, I
lie down on
remember
the
that.
ground?
Yeah, there's a photo
Yeah.
of Nathan lying
Yeah.
down in front of the ambulance there, and it looks like he got hit by it.
yeah,
Do we still have
I
that
love that
picture?
image, but I
have
never
so-
use it. I can never use it.
I was one of the
I think Nathan
people
would still
taking
have. No,
photos.
I took the photo, didn't I? I would still have it.
It's on my phone.
Hold
somewhere.
on.
I just don't know where
Um,
my phone is.
And I went up to one of the police officers and I told Nathan to keep a distance from me. And I was like to him in a low voice, "This guy's been following me for 15 minutes. Can you please like tase him or something?" And then Nathan walked up and like pretended, you know.
Yeah.
It was actually pretty funny.
I thought it was good.
Because the guy looked really bored, and I think he appreciated. Can you please get
Sorry,
the photo of me and
Oh.
Ryan and like Finn and shit?
Why
I
that
s-
one?
wait.
Photo.
The one where we're really grinning.
I have a bunch of really high definition photos of me, you, and Jonah's faces. Like, wait,
Can you
like-
put that on daily?
Why are
Journal?
you taking those? Yeah,
it was with my
Yeah.
camera. Like, oh shit, wait. Well, look at this.
What do we have in here?
Is this
Oh,
from the
damn,
same night,
red
I
weed.
think.
Not bad.
Oh yeah.
Anyone want a Red Bull? Anyone want another Red Bull?
I think
only
at some
have
point
2 of
tonight
them.
we will have to go do an apple juice run.
Yeah, I wanted to
Yeah.
go to Woolworths since the start.
Can you buy
I
me
haven't
apple
gotten my
juice?
stuff
Can
yet.
I buy you apple juice?
Yeah, I'll pay you
What do you
back.
reckon?
No, Gracie, I think I can.
Sam, can you get some apple crumble?
But
for
I
us,
better.
please?
I
Oh, you
better
guys
get-
want apple crumble now, do you?
Yes,
I
please.
better get a 1 free
I would
cat
love some,
session with
actually.
the cat.
Yes, you can, obviously.
Thank you.
Hold on. I'm
Buy
try-
either that kind there, it says Devondale, it's the cheaper
Oh, here you
kind.
go.
Okay.
You'll see an apple teaser one. Don't buy that, it's more expensive.
Do you want to
It's
tell you
the
I-
same shit.
I was the one that took the photos of Nathan,
Or
by the
this
way.
one.
Which is what for the
Golden Circle.
It's an apple slush golden circle apple juice
Ooh.
container.
I'm currently playing Pokemon Go
Will,
right
I was
now.
the one that got the photos of Nathan
Excellent.
in the ambulance, and I got them here.
Oh, please send them. Please
This
send
looks
them.
like-
We can have this on the YouTube. We can.
Is
Flash
that
it up.
legal? Because it's like school uniform.
It's, it's not showing any logos.
We didn't get his permission.
Can we like? Can I like go in MS Paint and say?
You can. That could work.
I'll tell you who'd be good to have on this.
What?
Nussy. I mean Nathan.
Oh, wait.
Is there enough room? He's like sleeping.
Yeah,
He's completely
Man,
backfired.
oh,
he's
man.
quite.
He's
I
like
think
the cat's a special guest now.
yeah, can you say some few words for the
Sometimes
mic?
when I'm talking
Yeah,
on
camera.
like Discord
Shit.
voice call, he'll like fall asleep to it. So I don't know why he likes people talking. I guess.
Do you give him catnip?
No,
Ew.
I tried once and he was just like, "Oh, you look
Oh,
at
alerts and
Sam and his cat. do
Catnip.
catnip all the time.
Catnip.
Ooh, catnip.
Are there any good Pokemons around?
Are you kidding? Are you playing Pokemon
On
Go?
Yeah,
I
it
sit in
was.
this room and play it as
Get
well.
it now.
I just did my
Sometimes this place
evolution
is really
today.
good, like Pokemon. Like compared to the school, this house is like good.
Yeah,
Like
play.
Pokemon. There's a fucking Pokestop in the like train like holding place or
Yeah.
whatever that I
Yeah.
can't get to. Because it's inside the thing, so they just have their own like 2 personal Pokestops.
How would you?
Well,
get to it?
I was gonna say my house is sick for Pokestops because I have 5 Pokestops within
Oh,
range
the
of my
train gets
bedroom.
open sometimes, isn't it?
No.
You
I
could
mean,
probably
yeah, but you have to
lure it
buy
to-
tickets to go in. I'm not going to do that for a
Oh.
Pokestop.
Wow.
Yeah, well, you could probably.
How much are the tickets?
Sam, you can't shoplift all the tickets.
Well, that's not what I was gonna do.
What?
Why your cat just got like
Why do you have
one
starfish
arm
on your
out
window?
still?
I know, I do that too.
You
Maybe
do?
we'll
You
keep
guys ever sleep with your arms up?
No, not all.
Uh,
It's so
I
comfortable.
sleep with my arm out.
No.
I sleep on my side.
I sleep like this. I was like.
I'm in a
Just like-
coffin. Good night.
I've fallen asleep like this a couple times as well.
We have a really funny photo of sleeping face down.
Could you have it?
I think Sam took
I
it.
think I
but
took it,
Sam?
yeah.
I remember when we went down to morning
Hold
gym,
on.
we
let me
would like
grab it.
go into Nefel's room to harass them, and we caught her sleeping face down at one point.
Yeah.
We made fun of her for the rest of the weekend.
Oh, dude.
With a fucking dog.
Wait, let me find
Like
this.
she would sleep with her dog, like this, like up to her chest in the sleeping
Wait, no,
bag.
Will, I don't have it.
What?
I don't have it.
no.
I have this photo of
To verbally describe it, Sophia is looking very disgusted at dog
Ugh.
who's sleeping in the
Yeah,
bed.
it's a
with both
crusty
of them.
white dog. It sucks.
I also have a photo of this. And oh yeah, my personal favourite is this one at 2 a.m. when he was just put a heater so it got hot and then put it in my face while I was trying
A
to
photo of
sleep.
me holding a heater in front of sleeping Sam. Bless you.
Bless
Thank you.
I did it without like making any noises either. Like just when Sam was gonna fall asleep, I just picked up a heat. That's a really funny.
I'm
photo.
sorry. This was terrifying.
That looks like it's a really scary black
This
and
is
white
the
photo.
original photo,
of
and it
me
was
peeking over.
terrifying.
That's worse than the black and white.
Me
This is
peeking over the end of
this
Sam's
is
bed.
3 a.m. Will. You're at the bottom of my bed. You were tapping my feet.
Verbally describe it.
It's a photo from my perspective of the end of my bed with Will's head just popping over the top of it.
And I had my
and
hair
staring
down,
at the
so it's like
camera.
immediately extra cursed.
Oh yeah, there's also this one that you made me edit.
Yeah, then I edited the photo to look like it was the Mandela catalog shit.
Yeah, no, look at your eyes in this photo.
Oh my god.
This thing is actually terrifying. That is awful.
I would put that on YouTube, but I feel like we'd have to include a trigger warning for that shit to not watch it past midnight.
Dude, this is gonna haunt my dreams.
Look
Wait,
terrifying.
hold on. I'm gonna take a. This looks like the kind of thing that would be in like someone went missing. This is the last photo on their phone.
I mean, I could probably pretty easily slot that into the missing persons photo I made for Nathan, the poster.
Oh my. Dude, I saved it to a different folder and I got scared of it as I went out. Let's look at that being on your phone.
It's so funny. I found the photo by complete accident because it's on the internet. It's a photo of all of us at the open day thing, and then there's just me in the corner looking like
Yeah.
You just said that out loud.
Yeah, I know.
I also. This is one of the most terrifying photos I have on my phone.
What the fuck is that? What am I looking at? What am I looking at?
Huh?
This was last night.
Verbally describe it.
This,
Go on.
okay,
Hi.
so it is a photo of a Cole's bathroom toilet while is quite high.
Can I fucking see it again?
And it's a photo.
What is in that toilet?
What? This was the. He went into the toilet. He needed to take a shit. This was the toilet. It has a bunch of tissue.
Is that post or pre shit?
This is pretty shit.
No,
he shits on
man.
top of that.
Let me see it. What the fuck is that? Why is it grey?
So
Why is that bit red?
okay, let me explain to you, Will. So there's a bunch of tissue in this toilet, which has not been moved. I saw it 2 weeks ago like this.
Oh my.
So that has actually got a bunch of piss and shit on it, and they've just covered it up with more toilet paper, which is like,
What the fuck?
yeah,
That's gross as all hell.
That's fucked up.
it is kind of gross. I won't lie. What the
Any good Pokemon spin?
No.
Sorry, I just saw this
There
photo.
was
I
a-
don't know why this is on my
Whoa.
camera roll.
Who's
I
that?
don't
He's
remember.
pulling his eye up, and it looks gross.
I've seen
Yeah.
Sam's locked folder before. All these hidden photos, and like
Oh.
you'd think it's some like spicy, juicy photos, and it's literally just all the photos he takes of himself. Yeah, like that
Like this, yeah.
of his face to see if his eyes are red, and they
Post-Gad
all
sesh-
go in the locked
Gad
photo.
sesh. No, there's some other photos, I think.
I need to start using Snapchat. Actually, no, that's not true.
Don't use Snapchat.
I just do streaks with
There's surely different photos.
really funny photos, and so does.
These photos in the locked order.
Okay. To be fair, it was a bit of a band kid, but that was pretty cool.
Yeah, you might want to.
When we went to go see Minions, we all went in, like the cool suits and shit, and we all looked so dapper, especially Nathan. I don't know what it was, but Nathan and Nefelli really nailed the secret agent kind of shit. Okay, you need to get that off soon. Sure, Gracie.
This is at house.
Oh,
You look like that would be in a form in 2006, and you would post it, and it would be a music form. That's what that looks like.
Yeah, because oh my
Sam
god.
looks like a music student who's very high on sesh, and he's wearing a cap. Why the fuck are you smiling like that? I don't like that.
It's a funny smile.
You always do such dodgy smiles when you're like zoinked. Should
And
we
did
like
a
use
lot
a
of
different
them.
name for?
Oh yeah, we should probably bleep whoever we talk about.
Okay, I'll bleep out his name so far, and will you just use another name for him for now?
Yeah. Demetrius.
No, Finbar.
That doesn't.
Yeah, good one.
Dude, shut up. Okay, can I go with Demetrius?
What's his middle name?
Can we go with Nelson?
Okay, fine. We'll
Fine.
go with Nelson.
So Nelson.
No, what about Joseph? Because it's your middle name.
Yeah.
Fine, Nelson's kind
No,
of
but-
funny.
Joe is someone we know.
True. Okay, we'll go with
Nelson. We
He
don't
just
know
got
Nelson's.
so fucked. He was running up and down like the park we were at, and then he started sprinting. He looked like that. And when we got to the service station and it wasn't open, he threw a fit. He started screaming so loudly in a residential area, and then proceeded to run onto a 4-lane road, only for me to frantically run after him and say, "What the fuck are you doing? Get back on the footpath." He then fell over on the footpath and sat in the one spot for 15 minutes while him, Sam, and someone whose name I'll also have to censor, who
DeMarcus.
I'll call Joseph for now because
Joseph,
also
yeah,
Sam's
fine.
middle name. They were all so crazy. You as well. You kind of had a tolerance to it, Sam, because you weren't as nuts. But those two were so crazy.
Yeah, well, because it was like,
And poor,
because it was Joseph's like third time,
yeah,
and it was Nelson's first time.
poor Snuffles. She was saying to me, "I just find it so gross when people smoke around me," and like, no, she didn't say smoke. She was like, "Get
Yeah,
crazy like that."
no, but see, the thing is, well, because she just like prefers tobacco. She doesn't care about cigarette smell, but
That's
she cares.
gross.
Also, I just realized Gracie's just taking swigs from the bottle. Will she's?
I have to finish it.
Yeah, I only just noticed that you were doing. I noticed it out of the peripheral.
Also, I haven't. That was the second one. I've just been.
Gracie's
going
gonna
like
be
this.
drunk.
Yeah, as we've been talking,
I've just been
Gracie's just-
fiddling with the top of the bottle.
I mean,
I'm telling you, by the end of this, Gracie's gonna be on the floor.
You've seen
Absolutely-
how much it was
absolutely
before.
hammered.
It's the exact same.
if it tastes
I guess
shit,
so.
I could
Yeah.
go buy some apple juice and you can mix whatever that is. With
I don't
the
want to
other.
mix apple juice with it.
Just
Yeah, that's
down
fair.
it, Gracie. You'll be
No.
fine. You'll be fine. You'll feel...
Do you want me to? I don't want that.
I mixed chocolate milk with vodka once,
Oh, gross.
and the milk immediately
Ew.
curdled.
Ew, what is wrong with you?
Okay, I was drunk, and I wanted to see what would happen.
Okay.
So I
I
mixed
assume
it.
this was at my house.
Was it?
It was. I was
Yeah.
there.
What name should
What
I
the
use?
fuck? I have a video of me Fortnite dancing over here while she's on the floor.
Actually, since we're only if we're talking about people whose names we'll only use
Yeah,
like
how
once
would...
or- okay, if it's like a story with someone in it, we'll use a separate name that we'll predetermine before the story. But if it's like I'm bringing
Yeah.
them up like once or twice, we can
Mhm.
just bleep it out. So it was at place,
Okay.
and I can bleep that out. But it was at place, and I was really drunk, and I just mixed chocolate milk.
Yeah.
And then came up and was like, "Hey man, what you got there?" And then took a sip.
She put stuff in my drink. She was like
Did you
grabbing
see the
stuff
one
off the
fucking
counter
drink she
and like
made?
putting it
She
in.
was putting everything in the one cup. It was so fun. It was like by the end, it was some brownish
I
shit.
remember
Like,
that.
oh my god, I can't remember if she took a sip or not.
Oh god.
I don't remember if she did.
I don't either.
What's in it?
I just found the very first photo of the very first time I ever got high,
Ew.
and it was out
Okay.
with.
Lest we forget.
It was out with.
Wait, wasn't I there?
Was he? I know you
Yeah,
were there.
he was there.
Okay, you were there.
Okay,
yeah.
to be fair, that one time that we went out with them at like 2 at the sleepover, that was actually pretty cool.
Yeah, no, that was
I
fun.
actually kind of liked
Because
it
this showed up, so it was fun. Yeah.
because like
It also wasn't very cold. I remember,
Yeah.
like, I was in a shirt.
I was
like,
cold.
Were you? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Okay, I wasn't. I don't remember.
I
being
was cold.
I was in a shirt,
cold.
like.
You were really high.
I don't think I was that.
Honestly, I don't mind getting high. It's just the tobacco I can't get behind. Honestly,
Oh no, I don't encourage.
I'm not like
people
some
to smoke
fucking-
tobacco.
Kenzie, I have a funny story about that, by the way.
Okay.
But I'm like,
both of their names.
yeah, I'll never use them again.
You just said twins.
The twins. Good point.
There are so many twins in our school. It's like
Yeah,
weird.
that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so
But
yeah, I'll
these
just use the
specific
twins.
twins. Call them the nerdy twins.
Just
They're nerdy as
Just the
shit.
twins. 'Cause
They
in it-
high fived over a joke about his Pokemon CP level. They
Okay, I feel like we need to tell this whole story now.
They were fucking
What?
sorry.
Huh?
Alright, go ahead.
Me and
Go
Snuffles,
ahead, go ahead.
we were going out Pokemon hunting at
Right.
the Botanics, right? This was on Friday,
Mhm.
and Sam wasn't with us yet,
Mhm.
but he will come eventually. But so, and then as we were walking out, we saw Twin One
Mhm.
and another person, but they're not really relevant to the story, so I won't give them a fake name. I won't bother. But
Right.
they came with us, right? Twin One,
Sorry, my
Okay.
thing was on.
and then within 5 minutes of us leaving, Twin One got called by Twin Two,
Mhm.
who was fucking yelling at her going, dude, what the fuck? Why'd you leave school? That's so fucking stupid. You're gonna get into so much trouble. And then they spent the entire time arguing on speakerphone, might I add. And then Twin 2 started, like, bagging out Snuffles, who was there.
Nice save.
Thank you. Snuffles, who was there, like, knowing full well that she could hear. But they were playing Pokemon, and then they just started insulting our Pokemon. And when I said, oh, I got a low CP, can't remember what Twin 1 said, but it was with some. Do you remember? It was some really shitty joke.
It wasn't even Twin 1. It was the other person that was there.
Right. Then they both fucking high-fived about it. And then the really funny bit was halfway through, Sam showed up with a cigarette in his hand, and Twin 1 really hates people who smoke. They both immediately groaned, and I went up to Sam and I was like, dude, this is really awkward timing. You should probably put that away. And then Sam didn't know that they were there. So Sam was like, oh shit, well I can't now because I'm halfway through. And then for the entire time, Sam proceeded to be like insulted by Twin 1 and the other one.
Yeah. But it was funny as fuck.
It was like so uncomfortable that I think sort of sensed it and then like sort of encouraged Twin 1 and the other person to sort of walk off early with them. So me and Sam could have some peace Pokemon Go hunting.
Yeah.
But it was like, oh my god.
It was really funny as well. Because whenever I get insulted by Twin 1, it's like it's like a fly calling you weak type thing. It's like it's so like
you're so weak. You're so weak.
Yeah.
Weak.
You know how many I smoke a day?
It's like the Twin 1 was like, oh my god, people who smoke are such losers, and it's like, you see what I mean by the thing? It's
you're
like,
so weak.
yeah,
so
it's
weak.
like, I was just looking at them like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Because the other one was like, do you know how bad that is for your health? Like, it causes cancer. And I just looked at them and was like...
To be fair, they're a biology student, and we spent so much time doing cancer research.
No, but I just remember saying... it's a phase, you'll grow out of it. Everyone has already gone through the same thing.
Yeah, I feel really bad for not telling you when you called me. Because I didn't even think about it. Like,
I was just like...
I didn't even think it would be an issue. But like, you know.
Yeah, because I thought it was just you with Snuffles.
Yeah, I should have.
Snuffles.
I'll leave that out.
Yeah.
What else? I don't understand how Twin 1 can exist as a thing. Like, they have been at high school for like 4 years at this point. How does... Because we were all like that at some point. We were all like, oh, you know, that's fucking stupid. Or at least half of us were.
Yeah.
I definitely was.
I think I had this conversation with...
I just don't understand how you don't, like, break out of that yet.
Yeah, the only interaction I've ever had other than that one and a time before with Twin 1 was they just started, like, drooling. Like, in class.
Huh?
Like, in class, in game dev, they were like this. They were on their laptop, they were just doing whatever, and, like pools of drool starts coming out of their mouth.
What?
Like, to the point of this goes on for, like, 10 minutes straight, just drool. And I just go, hey, and they just go...
But they just suck it back in?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I had to go again. I was like, I pointed at the laptop. There was just a fucking mess.
Oh, man.
On the laptop.
They were typing while there was drool over their fingers and stuff.
No.
They were just like completely out of it. Like,
Man,
I don't know
what happens to your brain
What
to have
the
that just
fuck?
happen?
It was really.
Like, how do you not
brain dead?
notice?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it was like a matter of like somehow
Man,
just spaced out.
I'm thinking, like, they
How
were
do you
born with
space
one
out
brain?
and then like drool and then not notice when it's on your fingers?
I don't.
I mean, to be fair, I do that, but if it reaches
do
the
that?
point, if it reaches the point,
Hold on,
You
You say
do
that
that.
you're spacing out.
Drool
Bit.
on your fingers.
No, not on my fingers, but like it's really easy to space out and realize, oh yeah, you know.
Oh yeah,
I've drooled before while spaced out, but usually it gets like my lip and I go and like I'm good.
Yeah, exactly. I get really easily distracted.
The
in my
only
own
time I
head.
drool is when I'm like sleeping with my mouth open.
But what I don't
Really
fucking
good.
understand is how it can get on your fingers and you like not.
And just continue to go, like-
Yeah, my fingers are just touching the wet keys for like.
The wet keys is meant to be.
Oh,
You've been
please
holding
stop.
that photo for literally forever.
I just
didn't realize it was on my
I
phone
just have
for the
so many.
longest
I
time
just
as
find
well.
them so strange. Because have they ever been to the fucking girls' bathroom? Like,
I don't
seriously,
think so.
that place consistently smells of vape smoke. Or at least it did 6
Yeah,
months ago.
no, it does. It's like grape flavor.
Now that there's that...
The boys' bathroom doesn't smell like vape though.
Yeah, because nobody uses the fucking boys' bathroom.
Well,
It's just all broken toilets.
it's a particular crowd of people that use it.
Yeah, there's like
Like the people who do the haircuts and the making 2-minute noodles and the, all going to the
Like-
bathroom at 12:30. Do you remember that in game dev when they do that?
every
Yeah, remember
time I
that.
go into the boys' bathroom, there's like 8 or 9 people vaping.
So in game dev, right, Sam,
Okay.
they had a time.
Okay.
We had all the, those boys
Yeah.
in the game dev class.
Yeah.
And they all, I don't know, I forgot what the time was, but as soon as it struck that point, they'd all...
Sir,
My new
sir,
brother,
sir, can I go to the bathroom? Sir, I'm gonna piss right here if you don't let me go. Sir.
I'm gonna piss my pants. And they'd all leave. I felt so bad for this.
I'm glad that we got him a cake because I still feel really bad.
I haven't thought about it for like at least a little bit, but it's all coming back to me now at how bad I feel for Sir.
I think it's really funny when the Canadian talks about how bad everything was and how they feel so sorry, but also they bullied the absolute shit out of their teacher in game dev the entire time. It was funny as shit, but it was really
like good now. Like we're doing. Oh, I have to fuck us, alright.
yeah.
What about that? But me and Sir are good. Like,
Did you print out the new poster?
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
The new poster that
No.
you went to print out, what,
No,
2
no
weeks
comment.
ago?
No
He didn't.
You didn't.
Uh,
He didn't.
But yeah, I felt. And when they all started printing out cocoa beans and sticking them up around the room, the paper planes was the worst, honestly.
They used to take down posters
Yeah, when they
from
were
the
ripping
walls.
off the posters from the back of the wall and turning them into... Because that was butcher's paper, that's thick stuff.
Did you guys get the jelly beans?
Jelly beans, no.
People brought big packs of jelly beans and threw them at each other. Across
Oh,
the
I remember
room.
they used to get minties. Those
Oh,
things. They used
yeah,
to
yeah.
chew them up and then put it on the floor and squash them into chair seats.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't notice.
Yeah, they did.
Sucks.
I had like a deal with one of them that I just sort of gave them the link to my game dev project for them to stop fucking throwing paper planes at my desk.
Yeah.
And from then on, like, it was mostly chill.
Mm.
I sent them an email with one of the links.
You guys got I assume you guys got the computer noises that would play throughout the
Don't
entire...
remind me. The high pitch... Because Sir
That
couldn't
was
hear them.
so ass.
Sir could only barely hear them. So half the time we would have to tell Sir, someone's playing the
I
fucking...
told Miss
Wait, the
she didn't do
high-pitched
jack shit.
thing.
Yeah.
It got so bad that the media teacher came in and was like, can you
Mind
guys
your
shut the
Birmingham.
fuck up?
Yeah. I know, because in my class we got the, the shit sound effect. They would all time it, so all the computers in the back room played it on full volume all at once. It was really good.
I think to date, the funniest thing that the boys at the back did was start playing like Beethoven in the middle of a lesson. It was just so
Really?
random.
We walked into that class and then nothing of the class started. I think we tried to start the class consistently through the whole term, and only once did we really get anywhere.
And to be fair, it wasn't very interesting. We were just doing file management, so...
It was file management, but that was because it was the only thing that we learned, because we couldn't learn
Yeah.
anything else.
I think the whole point was it was supposed to start with that and we get into interesting stuff.
Yeah.
And I would always try to listen to Sir when he was doing the Game Maker stuff. but-
It was like a slide presentation. We got through the first title screen and then maybe the second one if we were lucky.
I felt so bad for him, man.
Yeah.
It was like hours of that class doing absolutely nothing.
The Google Meets was worse.
The constant like da-ding, hand
Oh,
up.
God.
And then
I
they'd
got
wait
that
till he's
as well.
fucking be on something else. Then they'd spam it. Then when he'd
Da-ding,
look,
da-ding.
he'd look back and he'd go,
Yeah.
all right, who did that? And then it'd be dead silent. And then occasionally, like, I remember, I can't say his name, but the tall one of the tall boys was
Uh-huh.
like, actually got caught. And then he proceeded to throw one of his other friends under the bus and say, oh, sir, it was, Sam. It was just a shit show consistently.
I'd just like to pass this over to you, by the way. Just a nice quote I got from our English teacher.
We found it.
Wait, what?
We
Wait.
found-
Oh, yeah,
We
wait.
found Sir's Instagram. And he follows, like, what you'd expect him to follow. Like
Yeah.
the leftist sort of Greens
Yeah.
voter kind of,
Yeah.
millennial
Makes
kind of.
sense.
Is Sir a millennial?
I would assume.
Yeah. We're Gen Z.
Please
Yeah,
don't.
obviously.
Please
Yeah.
don't remind me.
Yeah, I swear, at school, you guys are saying we weren't Gen Z. Look,
No.
I don't think you were there.
I wasn't there.
Yeah, but other people were trying to tell me we weren't Gen Z, and then I had to look it up, and
I'm
it's
saying,
1998 until
What other
2012.
one?
We're definitely closer to millennial than, like, the stereotypical Gen Z.
But
No,
it's
we are
1990
the exact age range.
Yeah,
It's the
1998 to
Gen Z.
2012.
Yeah, no,
We're like
I get-
basically dead in the middle.
I get in terms of age ranges where like well and truly Gen Z, but like the sort of internet culture for Gen Z is like little Fortniters who.
We are teenagers, Will. We are the
We
exact
are those
demographic.
people.
You trying to separate yourself from them is more typical
Will,
of a
it's
Gen
okay.
Z person than it would be to be one
Well,
of those people.
it's okay to
I just-
accept the fact
I
that
just
we're
hate
Gen
being
Z.
associated with the little like.
Well, then you can say that, but you are.
How about the
that.
kids that are going to be grown up known as Gen Alpha?
Okay, to be fair,
I mean, they Gen Sigma. Like,
Yeah, so
I can tell they're going to be
in
little piss
20
babies
in
by then,
2035, I think it is, that people have to be grown up as
We're
Gen
going to be the
Beta.
new millennials. We're
No.
going to be the Disney adults.
Could you imagine knowing that you're Gen Beta, and then all the beta memes are just
flexing
That
on
would really
kids.
suck. Would we be alive for Gen Beta?
yeah, it's like 2035.
Yeah.
It's
Why
in
are
like
we like thinking about this so far ahead of time? Why do we need
13
this?
years.
Gen Beta. We better get our memes like lined up for the 2050s.
Oh yeah.
By then we're gonna
Oh,
be
yeah.
like obsolete.
No.
No, we're Gen Z. We invented
Oh my
the internet.
god, we're gonna be like 45 when it's
Yeah,
2050.
you get older.
You're going to be dead.
Oh, oh maybe.
Sam, come on. You want to see the Gen Alpha Beta Wars, right?
Not really.
Put the sessions down.
Mm.
I'm going to be there. Gracie is.
I'll be
Finn's
there.
not. And you won't.
Oh, wait, hold on. Why is Finn not?
No, I won't.
Repurposed into parts.
Wait.
Yep.
2050.
2050, yeah.
Bruh.
I can't wait for 2050 to be like not that different.
Can't wait for 2050 to be worse.
Dude, Gracie's poster has just reminded me. Do you remember in like Back to the Future when it's like, oh, 2012 is going to be like, you know, flying cars and shit?
It
I
was
guarantee
2015.
2015. I guarantee
Yeah.
you in 2050 it's just going to be like Facebook 2 and like we'll have good.
I just think it's gonna be worse. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
the
feel
world
like
will get
I
worse,
think
and
it's
then
just
it'll get
gonna
better,
worse.
and then it'll get worse again. That's how this
Yeah.
works.
It'll get to the
So
point where
annoying.
like I think climate change will get to the point where it's like so bad it's like we'll be forced to fucking do something about it. And then,
Yeah, but then it'll be too late.
yeah, it's
yada,
gonna be like
yada,
past the
yada,
point of no
etc.
return.
come on, we're humans. We'll figure something.
To be fair, we are kind of. I feel like we're getting close to the point of no return. Though,
There
isn't
is
it?
no-
It's like
There is no point of no return.
yes, there is.
We just get
It's
more and more.
100%
It's more and more
point of no
damaging
return.
methods of fixing it. It's
Mhm.
like more and more harmful. Like, sure, we'll be able to fix it, but we'll do so much fucking damage to shit.
True.
Like, by the point where we fix it, like, the Earth will be kind of shitty. But like,
That is what point of no return means.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's like quite literally the term. Even if we do fix everything, that like won't be enough like stuff.
But there's like no
Yeah.
point where we're gonna go extinct.
I
And,
mean,
like,
yeah, obviously humans will. They're like the cockroaches of the world.
We do. Yeah, we
Whether-
just like
whether,
adapt to
like,
our situation way too
Apex
easily.
predator cockroaches. That's what we are.
Yeah, like a cockroach we can just stamp, but we can't really get stamped by many things.
I remember.
We can
the-
get stamped by everything. I can go get stamped by a car.
That's true.
I can walk across the road and die.
That's true. You are more likely to die from drinking water than shark attack. Apparently.
Drinking water.
I mean, yeah, because you drink water all the time. How many times does sharks
Hold
attack
on,
people?
I need to search up
This is
statistic.
like-
Actually, I forgot about this.
Yeah, that's just a statistical like.
What?
I remember in marine biology, Sir would always talk about how he used to go to all these big reefs when he was like sort of 20s and like snorkel, and now he's like, he was telling us it was really sad. It's like they're not there anymore.
Oh yeah, I heard this insane
can't take
thing.
his
I heard
kids
this
there.
insane thing the other day. So apparently, like millennials or whatever, when they used to like go ride around their cars for road trips, they used to have to like scrape bugs off their like window like thing,
Yeah.
and they used to be a part of what happened every single time. And people, their parents would like complaints like, "Oh, the bug season, the bugs, whatever, doesn't happen anymore." None of us have grown up with it, so we just don't know about it. And like
Yeah,
millennials
sure.
have like
Really?
forgotten about it,
Shit.
but it was like a thing that would happen, and now it just doesn't anymore.
What's something that we grew up doing that doesn't happen really anymore?
We're
Thing,
still
I grew up on a
growing
mountain, so I can't really.
We're
Yeah.
still growing up, so
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but I mean, like
I mean, like, rest in peace, Skype.
Skype. Yeah,
That's about it, because we're still
Skype.
really like growing
What-
up. It's not like
WhatsApp?
long enough for
Yeah.
shit to not happen anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, WhatsApp.
I
though.
mean,
that
to
doesn't
be
really get
fair,
used.
we did grow up right towards the end of like the big retro tech phase. Like my
Mhm.
dad still had the bricky like little iPhone 2 with
Yeah.
the keyboard on it.
Yeah, I grew up with the like the old big TVs, where like really
Mm.
chunky,
Yeah,
like,
me
big
too, me too.
screen.
Yeah.
I remember.
those
I remember. I
like
used
we were
to.
just like old enough to see to be conscious for the very end of the Wild West internet.
I used
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah, 'cause I'm now thinking
Yeah.
about it. I used to play the PlayStation 1 when I was growing up, and
Club
I say
Penguin.
growing
Club
up.
Penguin. New generations
Club
will grow
Penguin.
up without Club Penguin.
Yeah, but they have Roblox instead.
They have
So
Roblox,
it's like,
yeah.
Yeah, but they don't have the oof noise, so is it even?
Oh yeah, they got rid of that
Oh,
because they couldn't have
God.
licensing. Yeah,
That's so
What's
cringe.
their fucking fault for stealing it from another game?
they've
I-
done that a lot.
I
actually.
heard that apparently the other game offered them $10,000 for the oof noise, and Roblox said no.
Yeah, well, think of the revenue they're
Wait,
bringing.
only
They can
10K?
afford that.
Only 10K.
It's
They
like
should have
drops
just
in the
bought
bucket.
that.
Yeah. Like even Sam can afford that.
It's just their fault.
No.
He saves up a couple sessions, and that's done.
10K.
It's kind of shitty with Roblox. And
I don't get paid that much, man.
not a big fan of corporations in the 2020s. Not a
Um,
big fan.
Yeah, it's getting like
Yeah.
kind of ridiculous with like Disney and stuff.
Disney,
Yeah.
Microsoft, Roblox, like name a big corporation and they're in like hot water right now for some
Yeah.
shitty out of touch
Yeah.
decision they made.
I mean, that's what happens when you just get that big, and like stomp down so much competition. You know?
There's none left.
Yeah.
Okay, streaming services. I'm wit's end with them.
It's-
Netflix.
Yeah, there was Netflix
What the
originally.
fuck happened to Netflix?
And then it's because during quarantine, the numbers got like artificially inflated because everyone was using it. And so to keep those numbers up after, they tried a bunch of like shitty methods. So they
It's
just tried to
bad, yeah.
artificially like make their numbers big, just like it was before, because that was how it is. And
I
then
think
it's like,
Netflix is being like, oh, we're closing Netflix because our numbers are going down, but they're failing to like acknowledge the fact that their fucking numbers are going down because every good thing on Netflix just.
I mean, yeah, because they like forgot what their service was for. I feel like because they just turned it into like a money
Yeah.
service, you know.
Yeah.
So they would make shows, get a bunch of revenue, get all of that in, and then they would cancel them for money's sake.
I think they weren't being aggressive
Yeah.
enough with their contracts, like because there was no competition, so they were like, there was no contracts being like, you're an exclusive show, you have to be on Netflix, which allowed like Disney to come up and be like, we'll give you better deals, so they could leave Netflix.
I mean, Disney's thing sucks as well.
Yeah, but to be fair, Disney has the system where it's like you exist on my platform and you're not allowed to leave, and Netflix didn't do that because there wasn't.
Well,
any-
Stranger
was-
Things
I mean,
and
they-
stuff.
Yeah,
Stranger
but that's
Things.
that's like an original. That doesn't really.
Yeah.
It wasn't a thing.
Peaky Blinders.
Back
in,
you
like,
guys-
the-
Yeah, but the thing
prime
is
time.
also with Disney, they already have their entire corporation.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And Netflix doesn't
Yeah.
have that. They were like
Yeah.
originally made to like combat like Blockbuster, you know.
Yeah.
And that's it. It wasn't like Disney how they already have an entire media
Netflix
catalog.
like brought themselves up from the ground. Like
Yeah.
they've brought themselves
Yeah,
up.
they forgot because the whole point of Netflix is like don't use pay TV because like
Yeah.
you have to pay for like 100 different
ad-free
things.
entertainment of shows that you want to watch and you know will be consistently made.
It's like defeated the
Yeah.
entire purpose of streaming platforms to
Yeah.
sort of make pay-per-view obsolete, so it's all in one spot.
Yeah.
But now it's like, oh, I want to watch this show. Time to buy a month of Stan.
It's
Or, like,
exactly what happened
Yeah.
with like cable TV. There's just now like 30
So
channels
many.
basically that you're streaming from, and it's just like I'm gonna go back to pirating now. No,
Yeah,
thank you.
Because if
I
you
I don't have that
everything.
money.
Like I'm willing to trade off a little bit of the quality and some shitty subtitles for like not paying $100.
I have some
Yeah.
like some like the pirating. Some of the pirating website quality is actually really good as well. Like
I mean,
Exactly.
yeah,
It's
there's
like-
like a specific type of them that everyone's using right now. With the one that's Spaceman with the helmet or whatever, it's like
Yeah.
everywhere because they're just copies upon copies
I
of
use
them.
the F movies one, the one that's saying.
yeah,
Yeah.
F movies is good.
And
It's
the
9
anime one was really good. I
Nine-
watched a bunch of
and-
Attack on Titan with it.
Mm.
Yeah, but it's actually like almost like how do I? It's like the clearest quality I've seen. Like even from when I was watching it on like Crunchyroll or like
Yeah.
Funimation,
Yeah, yeah.
whatever. It was like some of the quality got bad. so
I mean,
every
it's
now and
because
then-
it's like with Crunchyroll, it's their own like business thing, and they
Yeah.
have to like promote the people that pay or whatever.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
it's like have all the good shit, but with pirating things, it's just like take it. I don't care. We're not allowed to do this anyway.
yeah, just have it.
You know?
Like I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Sam's approach as well because I get that you sometimes like watch the new movies. I'm sort of like I use streaming to because you mentioned like oh yeah I'm gonna watch a movie on when I go to the Sun to see it. You just watch it on the pirating thing.
Mm.
Oh yeah, sure.
But like I always like going and supporting cinema. But like TV shows and shit that's on Netflix
Yeah.
or that I would get off a streaming thing, I
Yeah.
would just watch on there.
I think typically I like the only things that I really pirate are like things that I couldn't have access to anyway. So like anime that I just like
exactly,
Yeah.
there's
exactly.
that. It's like Disney things that I don't want to support but I want
Yeah.
to like watch or like I want to like scrub through to see or whatever because
Mm.
sometimes those movies just fucking suck. I don't want to have to pay for them.
Yeah.
You know? It's like and then shows that are on completely different streaming platforms like aren't other than Netflix or whatever.
Yeah, this with on the bit of whiplash since it was so far back.
Mm.
But I was thinking about it through like our conversation, how many streaming services that are like big and have exclusives that
Yeah.
you want to watch. How many are like it's like Disney, Netflix,
Yeah.
HBO,
Stan puts out a lot.
Stan,
Yeah.
Amazon Prime, Disney Plus, yeah, Well, there's more. But that's like even then. That's 6 services you have to subscribe for. So you have to get the exclusives.
Yeah, and
that
it's
you
like
wanna
at least
watch.
$12 a month for all of them.
And they're not declining as well. Disney Plus has just announced like a shit ton.
I
of
mean,
new
that's
shows.
what happens when kids don't
Yeah.
learn that they can pirate stuff because it's like out of fashion basically.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
because we grew up in the time where everyone was pirating music.
Yeah.
So
Everyone's pirating stuff, and then it kind of faded off after a little bit. But
Yeah.
we
we were
were
just
in
in
there.
time. We
You
were
know,
just
like-
in time.
when you like pirate movies, but like you burn them into the disc type
Yeah.
thing. I have
Oh,
so
yeah.
damn many.
I
'cause
used
my
to have a
dad-
whole case of them.
Dude,
Like it was
I have-
huge.
The
If we-
vibe of just the marker on the disc.
Yeah.
Cast Two.
If we go to my house at some point, I have 4 huge boxes of just like stacks and stacks of
We
movies
had to
and
throw ours
stuff.
out because there was no space for it because it was
Really?
these actual just like full cases. They were like this
Yeah.
fucking long. They had like rows upon rows of stuff, and it's just like okay, I'm not gonna watch the like pirated Incredibles like 6 times because there's like
The-
6 discs.
I always loved it every time that I'd play the pirated DVDs because every time there'd be an
Yeah.
ad for not pirating the movie and stuff. It's like
Oh, I missed that ad
It's
campaign.
so-
It's such a shame they don't run
Stealing
it
is
anymore.
wrong.
stealing is what
I'd always get my dodgy uncle to just mass produce whatever movies I wanted.
Yeah.
Like I'd tell him, and then like a month later, I'd just get like a box of like 8 DVDs with marker of the titles on
Yeah.
them.
Do you guys remember QuickFlix?
Ooh.
It was
I think
a
I do,
service
actually.
where they would mail you the DVD.
Really?
Yeah, so you would like because I lived on a mountain, so we had to use it a lot.
True.
So it was
The
they
mountain.
would like straight in like a parcel container, like an actual like letter. They would just mail you the DVD
Yeah.
and expect you to return it at the like specified date. Oh, my cat's getting up.
Do you have a contribution, Chips? Insightful. Oh, do
You
you
wanna let him
mind?
out?
I think he wants out.
Yeah, bro. It's all good. You just
Do you open the door?
yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to force it a little.
Can you open it, Will? Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Oh,
my
look.
door's kind of broken.
There you go, cat. I'll
Go
get
on.
out of the way. Come here, bud. I'll just put it here and move your foot off. Over here. All yours, bud.
Sorry.
I saw that happening as well. How long have we been recording, by the way?
A while.
40 minutes, I think.
51.
Alright, just to let you know, I'm pretty sure Waldorf shuts at 10.
Yeah,
Uh,
shuts at
yeah.
11, actually.
No, it shuts at 10.
Shuts
Oh, does it? That's cool.
Yeah.
So it
Let's
shuts
go
at
now.
11.
So I was just saying, if we want to, we've got like an hour until
Can you
it
give me apple
shuts.
juice?
I mean, that's a good chance to just pause it.
Can we just pause the recording?
Right.
Pause it and then come back? Okay.
Let's do an announcement.
what was our last top? Actually, fuck the topics.
No,
Yeah, just
fuck
go.
the topics.
Yeah, who gives a
Fuck
shit?
the topics.
Yeah, fuck you.
Fuck the
you,
topics.
Stu. Fuck the topics.
Okay. Outro. Okay, here we go.
He's looking at weed stores.
So,
No.
Deliveroo will give you alcohol,
That's stupid.
Yeah.
and the delivery driver may ask for your ID.
Yeah, but they're
Nay.
probably going to be more
They'll
strict
see
with
us
it.
and be like, oh, you're all children.
Also, they're probably going to be more strict with it because they probably can only accept valid voluntary IDs or passports or like, IDs. Where, because they could get in big trouble if they take anything.
Yeah, I looked it up online, Sam. For when we were like, I looked up online. They get in like a shit ton of trouble if they find out that they.
Did
Also-
the right thing.
Yeah. Thank you for listening to the podcast.
I'll kill you all.
Oh,
Is the podcast
Yeah.
recording?
Oh,
We were doing the outro.
Oh, I didn't even realize.
wait. Did
Why would. Why? Huh?
well, usually you leave the drinks.
Are you really that obsessed with alcohol? You need it right now.
Yeah, guys.
Really, really, really.
We'll see you all next episode. Bye bye.
Bye.